Good day, APS students, parents, employees, and community stakeholders. Thanks for tuning in to APS News, dedicated to keeping APS stakeholders informed. As a valued Atlanta Public School stakeholder, you deserve to get information about your school district from the source, and this is one of the channels that we will use to deliver information to you. I'm Montague from Grady High School, and this is the news for the week of November 12th, 2012. During the November Board of Education meeting, Board Chair Ruben McDaniel announced that the district's high schools had been returned to full accreditation status by its governing agency, the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, or SACS.
Great. Obviously the most exciting thing about the Monday meeting was the fact that we got a letter from SACS that put us through full accreditation status, and we've worked very hard over the past several years to move from probation to accredited under advisement to being fully accredited. So this is a great culmination of a lot of effort from the board members, the staff members, plus the community was really involved in pushing us, gave us good input along the way. So we're just thrilled that was the result, and certainly was a highlight of the board meeting on Monday.
A fresh new start begins at Maynard Jackson High School as former Sequoia Middle School principal Stephanie S. Johnson officially takes the helm. Under Ms. Johnson's leadership, Sequoia Middle School made AYP for 3 years consecutively, moving from needs improvement to distinguished. Ms. Johnson was promoted to principal at Jonesboro High School, and Jonesboro High School made AYP for the first time since 2004. Johnson's first day at Jackson was November 1st. She is eager to support the Jackson students, staff, community members, while ensuring student success.
Good afternoon. I'm Stephanie Johnson, the proud principal of Maynard Jackson High School. My vision for the school year is for Maynard Jackson to become a reward school under the mandate of CCRPI, and with students actually performing well and having achievement in all of the categories. Additionally, it is my vision and mission for our teachers to perform at proficient level under TECAS, and for us to provide any support possible and resources to ensure that this happens. And it is my mission and vision to ensure that our instructional delivery meets the student needs for Common Core. And of course, it is my vision for Maynard Jackson to become the highest performing high school in all of Atlanta Public Schools. Go Maynard Jackson.
On Monday, October 29th, Dr. Howard Taylor assumed the role as the new principal of North Atlanta High School. Taylor is a veteran administrator who comes to Atlanta Public Schools after serving as a principal of Lilburn Middle School in Gwinnett County since 2008. Under Taylor's leadership, Lilburn achieved Title I Distinguished School status in 2009 and 2010. The veteran administrator has also worked on the high school and college levels as an assistant principal and assistant professor, respectively.
Hello, I'm Dr. Taylor, the newly appointed principal of North Atlanta High School. I'm honored and humbled to have been asked to join the Atlanta Public Schools team, and in particular to serve as principal of North Atlanta High School. I look forward to the opportunity of applying the experiences that I've garnered over the past 25 years to working with the parents, the teachers, the students, and the North Atlanta community to maximize our resources to actualize the potential of all of our students. My vision for North Atlanta High School is for the faculty and staff to work together as a professional learning community that prioritizes student learning above all other functions. So in our work together with the parents, the students, and the community, all students are able to actualize their potential to learn the knowledge, the skills, and the behavior necessary for them to be successful after high school.
Representatives from the Carter Center visited Price Middle School to present Making a Difference for Kids. This program highlights the impact that the Carter Center has in French-speaking African countries in the areas of health and sanitation. The presentation covered health and social issues and how the Carter Center has made life better for these citizens. Morningside is currently undergoing construction on the sidewalks, crosswalks, and bus lanes with a grant received by the Georgia Department of Transportation. In 2008, Morningside Elementary and pedestrians educating drivers on safety completed the Safe Routes to School program and applied for federal funding of up to $500,000. This reconstruction will improve accessibility for pedestrians and bikers, repair sidewalks, establish crosswalks, and improve intersections for the students and community. The purpose of this program is to allow children to arrive to school safely and increase their physical activity by encouraging students to walk to school every day. On Tuesday, November 6th, the third grade chorus at Kimberly Elementary presented a patriotic program filled with great music and articulate U.S. history facts in honor of Election Day 2012. Students wore red, white, and blue as they performed songs honoring our nation. Students also presented a brief history of the United States, beginning with Betsy Ross and ending with the 2008 election of President Barack Obama. During the program, parents and guests were encouraged to exercise their rights to vote in this year's election. The program helps students understand the importance of Election Day and voting throughout the United States. Over a span of 6 days, academic advisors are scheduled to meet with every student at Cohen Middle to map out an individual student learning plan. This initiative allows students to take ownership of their academic success as they examine areas for improvement and set achievable goals based on their own level of performance. All students are scheduled for a 20-minute conference with an advisor. After targeting their areas of weakness, assessing their CRCT scores, and tailoring a reasonable amount of growth, the student and the advisor set a specific goal for the rest of the year. Students walk away with a plan of action and full support from their leaders and teachers. The conferences will occur 3 to 4 times during the school year to track their progress and stimulate continuous growth. Students at LP Miles Intermediate recently participated in student council elections. The students were held in an assembly format in the gymnasium. 4th and 5th grade candidates presented speeches to their fellow classmates. As a part of the student election process, candidates placed posters throughout the building and distributed candy treats and stickers to the voters. During the school election, students gained a better understanding of voting procedures and processes. Following the assembly, each teacher received ballots in an official voting envelope. Classes voted for the candidates of their choice in their homerooms. Deerwood Academy recently held their first annual father-son breakfast. All dads, granddads, uncles, and male figures were encouraged to attend. Throughout the morning, students and their male guests enjoyed breakfast and candid discussion. The purpose of the breakfast was for the fathers and sons to bond on both a personal and educational level. After the breakfast, guests visited classrooms and spent the rest of the morning assisting in their students' class. Mays High School science teacher Tamiko Gray-Parham was recently selected as one of the Symetra and Atlanta Falcons Heroes in the Classroom. The Heroes in the Classroom program honors teachers for outstanding leadership and instructional skills. Ms. Parham was one of 16 teachers selected in the state of Georgia to receive this honor. This outstanding teacher won a $1,000 donation from Mays High School, 2 tickets to Atlanta Falcons home game, VIP sideline status at the Georgia Dome, and a $250 Office Max gift card. Freddie the Falcon representatives from the Atlanta Falcons, Alicia Guyton of SunTrust Bank, and Mays High School principal Dr. Tyrone Smith presented the award to Ms. Gray-Parham. The donated funds will benefit the science department at Mays High School. APS instructional mentor teacher Dr. Crystal Presley recently released the best-selling memoir, 30 Days with My Father, Finding Peace from Wartime, PTSD. The book was recently featured on Fox News and was rocketed to bestseller status on Amazon.com.
Well, my book is called 30 Days with My Father, Finding Peace from Wartime PTSD, and it was really a personal project that I hoped would lead to my happiness. I had been estranged from my father for most of my life, Even when I lived with my dad, the first 18 years of my life, my dad had come back from Vietnam with severe PTSD, and I was afraid of him. He spent my childhood locked in his room, vacillating between depression and rage, and so I never really knew him for the first 18 years of my life. So this was my way of reaching out to my dad to finally try to build a relationship, to ask him if he would talk to me on the phone every day for 30 days, and to finally ask him for his story. It had become very important to me to figure out what happened to him back then and what had happened to me because of what had happened to him. I want to say to people that, especially as educators, we see PTSD all the time, especially in our urban children. I think that you don't have to go to war to come back and have PTSD. We see PTSD and we see trauma in a lot of our children. And I think that it's important to create a safe environment where children can talk.
Parents and community members, APS wants to hear from you. Please take time to complete the APS 360 Principal Survey regarding your school's principal. These surveys will provide feedback on the principals and areas that are important to the school's success. The APS 360 Principal Survey is open to parents, teachers, and community members. This is purportedly the first time a comprehensive 360 has been done at a school district. To participate online, participants must have email addresses in the APS database. You can opt in to the survey by visiting www.surveymonkey.com/s/360degree-opt-in, and the district will send you a link to survey for your school. Paper surveys are also available at every school. At APS, we are raising our standards of customer service, and your feedback is critical. Help us reach our goals by completing the online Tell Us How We're Doing survey located on your school's website under Quick Links. The survey has 4 questions and should take about 5 minutes to complete. Let's take a look at how APS fared on the gridiron last week. And finally, a message from Superintendent Errol Davis about the newly announced strategic plan.
Hello. Here at Atlanta Public Schools, we proudly serve almost 50,000 students each and every day. On behalf of our students, we have entered the 2012-2013 school year with a renewed commitment to academic excellence, educational equity, ethics, and engagement. This is an important period for our organization. The decisions that we make this year and the plans that we implement over the next few months will impact students, parents, employees, and community members for years to come. It is important that we do the correct things, and equally important that we do them with a sense of urgency. Last year, we heard from you, our parents, students, and community members at numerous community and school board meetings and hearings. Your input at these forums and the input of our teachers and leaders were invaluable in developing our new direction for the future. Our new 5-year strategic plan will set the path for APS going forward, focusing on a consistent, aggressive, and strategic structure of excellence for all schools and divisions within APS. These objectives, paired with well-thought-out initiatives and decisive action plans, have been put in place to ultimately lead to improved student achievement. We invite you to go online and view the new 5-year strategic plan. Implementation of this plan is vital as we move forward with excellence, with equity, with ethics, and with engagement. The plan can be found at www.atlantapublicschools.us/strategic plan. At APS, we look forward to your continued confidence and support during this school year and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. Tune in every week for important information about your school district. I'm Montague from Grady High School. At APS, we are renewing our commitment to you.